What is going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Attack on Titan, Chapter 115. So I said this review was supposed to come out last week on Thursday, I believe. Now, obviously, since I'm coming with this review now, that was a cap.
Capper.
All right. Now, the reason why I capped is because by Thursday, I thought I was going to be better. I was sick for the majority of last week. I was getting better over the weekend, but fuck uploading on weekends because that is my time to chill. I do not feel like editing on those days, so that's why this shit is so late. So with this chapter, we got a lot of Zeke. We seen through his perspective, we were seeing flashbacks, but my ultimate takeaway from the stuff that we got from Zeke is the parallels between him and Eren. With the similarities between Eren and Zeke, of course, they're both brothers. They're both supposed victims of Grisha. They're both double agents. And they both are trying to help the world through radical means. Through the flashback of Zeke and Eren, it seems like they both are on the same page when it comes to eradicating all the Eldians for world peace or whatever the fuck they're trying to achieve for the greater good. All right, it seems like they are on the same page just on face value on what Eren said in the flashback. Now, do I believe Eren? Not at all, but I will talk about that very soon. But it seems with that flashback that Zeke and Eren are buddies, all right? Like, they are like, yeah, let's kill everybody. Let's kill all the fucking Eldians. Fuck all them devil niggas. Like, let's take them out and everything will be good. Now, with Eren supposedly on Zeke's side, Zeke is fucking ecstatic because his father, his real father, Tom Xavier, he had told him that he would have to find somebody that has the same ideals as him. And he's found that person, and that person happens to carry the Founding Titan. And with the Founding Titan and his royal race blood, they are a perfect combination. So Zeke is like, yeah, nigga, like I found what I was looking for. But of course, I don't buy that Eren is really on his side. Despite the betrayal of Eren and Zeke's relationship in this chapter, I still see a clear divergence with these two. One that makes Eren an anti-hero in my eyes and Zeke a villain. I received a beautiful comment from QRW6 on my last Attack on Titan review that perfectly summarizes why I see a clear split between Eren and Zeke, at least when it comes to their in-game goals. What QRW6 said in his comment was very concise. He said that Zeke was a villain because he wants to annihilate all the Eldians. Now, supposedly, Eren wants to do the same, but one thing with Eren is he's always had this theme of freedom. Just think about why Eren wanted to become a scout in the first place. He wanted to become a scout so he could venture out and go past the walls because he felt like he was living his life like livestock, like a fucking cow, like a rooster, whatever the fuck, all right? He wanted to branch out and be free. And even with the Servant Corpse's symbol, their sigil, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it is literally called the Wings of Freedom. All right, freedom has always been Eren's theme. So I feel like with Zeke, when he talks about exterminating all the Eldians, I 100% believe him on that notion because he's giving me no other reason to distrust that, at least on that front. On the other hand, with Eren, when he says, yeah, Zeke, I'm 100% with you. Like, we're going to kill all the fucking Eldians. Yeah, let's do it. Like, I don't fucking believe that whatsoever. I don't. Because, again, the theme of freedom has been lingering with Eren over the course of Attack on Titan since fucking chapter 1. I just don't buy Eren is like that. Because you trying to kill all the Eldians directly contradicts you wanting everybody to be free. It just does, because you're not giving people the option anymore. You're basically giving up. That's what Zeke is doing. He's basically giving up on the Eldians and trying to create peace between the Eldians and the rest of the world, mainly the Marlians. That's just giving up, which I don't see Eren doing. I just don't. Moving on to what's happening in Shiganshina, I honestly don't care too much. Why? Because compared to what's happening with Zeke, with Eren, with Levi, with Hanji, and Floch, it seems microscopic, to be quite honest, but I still will talk about it. They are basically branding people who weren't a part of Mali with these armbands reminiscent of what the fuck they were doing in Marley. The white armband means that you are a Jaegerist, which means that you are very cool with Yelena. The red armband means that you drink the Kool-Aid, but you're working with us, so, you're still cool. And the black armband means that you are a fucking problem. That's why Pixis got one, so, yeah. Yeah, and of course, the armband had to be black, another jab at black people. Right, Isayama? Am I right? Now, this is internal conflict, so it is somewhat important, but again, in comparison to the other events that are currently happening right now, it doesn't feel that relevant. It just doesn't, because we have moved past politics. We moved past politics when Zachary got his ass blown the fuck up by the Jaegers. Like, fuck politics. It's like, either you have power, whether it be like clout, or you have like actual Titan powers. Like, that's what is important right now. Yelena, she got some clout. And actually, while I remember this, because, all right, shout out to Nelly on Twitter. I gotta ask this question. Yelena, all right, now, I want people to answer this question seriously. And I know I'm trash for asking this, but I will ask it all the same. With Yelena, you smashing or you passing? Are you smashing or are you passing? All right, because honestly, with Yelena, I was confused when we first got introduced to her, because I didn't even know if it was a boy or a girl, because it is a manga, and we know how manga and anime get down with traps. And we know. So you can, whenever I see short haircuts, I'm cautious. I'm very cautious. So I was confused at first, but then I saw the body. I was like, okay, that's a woman. But she's not the best looking character in Attack on Titan. That much is clear, but that's not the question. The question is, are you smashing or are you passing? I had to ask that. I'm trash for asking that, but you are trash if you don't answer it, all right? You are a pussy nigga if you do not answer this question. So that will be a poll question. I had to let that out. And apparently Yelena is supposed to punish Pixis. I wonder what that punishment is. I mean, is it going to be like some BDSM type of shit? All right. I don't know, because that might not be so bad. I'm just saying, if she's doing it. Now, if it's a dude doing it, then all right. If you get down like that, whatever. But that ain't the punishment I'm seeking. All right. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but yeah, Pixis, he might be in some trouble. Not entirely sure, but it is Attack on Titan, and he is a commander. And I got to talk about that just briefly. Because with the commanders in their respective division, of course, with Erwin, him being dead, he was the leader of the Survey Corps. He lost an arm, lost his life. Hanji lost her eye. Pixis is supposed to be punished. And we seen later that Levi lost his fucking life and his fingers. He lost his fingers for sure. We don't know if he's dead, but let's talk about that. Off rip, I do not believe that Levi is dead for a minute. Now, when the spoilers came out, boy, I was fucking shook, because they confirmed that Levi was dead, and they were going off by what was said in the chapter, because Hanji confirmed Levi's death. But she confirmed it because she may be trying to protect Levi from getting headshotted by fucking Floch, because Floch is an asshole, but he's a smart asshole, because he's like, yo, I don't believe that Levi's dead. Like, let me shoot that nigga to make sure. All right, that's smart. Levi is the strongest human. He's a big problem, a huge thorn in their side. So when you have a guy like that down, you make sure he's dead. When you come at the king, you best not miss. And Floch was trying to make sure he took those measures. So shout out to Floch. I hate the motherfucker, but that's smart, all right? But I feel like Hanji is protecting Levi because I just cannot see Levi dying like that. It was not that emotional, okay? If we got a great send-off for Erwin, imagine, like, what kind of send-off we would need to have for Levi, who is, like, the most favorite character in Attack on Titan. He's the fan favorite. Erwin is my favorite character, but Levi is the fan favorite when it comes to the Attack on Titan community. So if he really had a lackluster death like that with no emotional impact, I would be greatly disappointed in Isayama. And Levi still has to fulfill his promise to Erwin to kill Zeke. That was a promise. Now, I know it's Attack on Titan, so all promises don't have to be honored, but I feel like this promise especially needs to be honored, or at the very least passed on to somebody else. So if Levi really died without at least telling someone else to kill Zeke for Erwin, then again, I would be disappointed and I'll be like, Isayama, that ain't the way we move. But again, I don't buy that Levi is dead. But he did lose some fingers with this panel. That much is clear. And his fingers were still on the trigger. Like, that is some G shit. I just had to point it out. That is some gangster shit. Like, his fingers get blown up, but they're still on the motherfucking trigger. Like, shout out to Levi. But, yeah, either he's going fingerless or he's going to get some prosthetics in the future, which, that can happen. With Hanji and the rest of the inventors, whoever is inventing this shit, they can make that happen. So, hopefully, Levi bounces back. I still got my money on Levi when it comes to him versus Zeke, because Levi is that nigga. He is that deadly. So, hopefully the motherfucker wakes up from this nap and then he fucks up Zeke again. For, what, the 4th time? 3rd time? I don't remember. Now, talking about Zeke once again, when he got healed by that Titan, that whole sequence before and after was godly, because before you have the lightning from the lightning spear appear, and then once Zeke is out of the Titan, you see, like, let me paint you a picture, all right? You see rays of light beaming down. The clouds diverge. It is very dark at first. It becomes more clear and clear. You see a body emerge from the mist, and then you see Zeke. His hair perfectly parted, his beard on point, his dick swinging in the breeze. Zeke. Like, bro. Like, the nigga was looking so godly. I was like, why is Isayama making Zeke look so godly? Like, didn't you get your ass beat just last chapter, and now he's just coming out like a JoJo character? Like, he's just like, what y'all niggas was doing? Like, what? I was chilling. Like he got the body, like his body is all point. He got the abs and everything. Like, I'm like, bro, all right, Zeke, I see you. I see you. Like, you didn't have to flex on the nigga this hard, but I'm gonna let you do your thing, all right? Because I don't got no option. But really though, Pavs is at work. Zeke got Ymir to help him out and fucking bail him out, all right? And it's kind of funny because we've seen a lot of these Titan shifters get bailed out, except for Bethal. Except for him. He's the only nigga who has not been bailed out. Like, the first time he lost a match, that was it for him. That was it. Like, Annie has at least had a second chance to do something. Reiner has had multiple chances. Zeke had his multiple chances. Of course, Eren had his multiple chances. But with Bertol, he lost one time. They said, nigga, get the fuck out of here. And actually, no, not get the fuck out of here. Get eaten by one of the main characters. So, I just had to point that out. That's very fucked up. But it is Isayama, so we move. I do have to point out that the panels of Zeke getting molded by Ymir, who, of course, looks like a little girl, it looked very fucking creepy, because just think about it for a second. It's like Zeke is a grown man who is getting his thighs felt up and, I guess, molded and put back together by a little girl. Like, I was very uncomfortable. Like, you could just, like, play an R. Kelly song in the background. Like, I don't know what song. Like, maybe Ignition or something. Like, this is the remix to Ignition. Nigga getting the fixin'. I don't know. Yeah, but that shit was creepy. I do not know what Isayama has planned for Zeke, But I do believe that Zeke will be killed by Levi and he will be betrayed by Eren, because I believe that Zeke believes, he actually believes that Eren is on his side, and it will make perfect poetic sense that he gets betrayed by Eren, gets backstabbed because he backstabbed his mother and his father. So it makes sense for his brother to do the same to him, at least from a story standpoint, if you want to go the whole karma route. Lastly, we have the last 3 or 4 pages where we see Eren, Gabby, and Piek, who successfully infiltrated and has Eren at gunpoint. Now, do I feel any suspense for Eren whatsoever? Fuck no. None whatsoever. Eren has his hands in his pockets. Like, he's like, bruh, bitch, what you doing? Like, what you doing? Like, this nigga has the Warhammer Titan. He has the Attack Titan. Like, I'm not worried about Eren whatsoever. He has the Founder. Like, I'm not worried. I'm sorry. I'm not worried about that nigga. I'm worried about Piek. Because, nigga, Eren has been trying to collect all the Titans on some Like, he's collecting fucking Titans like Pokemon badges. And you just went right up to him. I'm sorry, but Piek is in deep shit. Deep shit. Alright? That's all I'm going to say about that. I really hope that Gabby redeems herself. I may make a separate video on this, but honestly, I want to see Gabby grow as a character, but that's all I will say about that. But guys, that is pretty much it for my thoughts on this chapter. I thought this chapter was a very good chapter. If I had to give it a number rating, I would give it a 7.9 out of 10, all right? I'm not going to give it a solid 8 because the whole Yelena stuff, like, I don't care for that, but the rest of the chapter was solid. Like, Ymir showing up, Piet coming in that shit, infiltrating successfully, like, that is beautiful. And, of course, the whole situation with Levi and Zeke looking godly, like, all of that was great. But, again, that is it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Satsuki the Savage, out. Hey, yo, that nigga Levi got fucked up. Explosion.
Boom.
Like mega mean.
Lolly bit.
Bitch got fucked. Shit got tucked. Semi-tucked.
Rah.
In my pants. Skate on niggas.
Tony Hawk.
Like I got Vans. Zeke came in a bitch. Godly as fuck.
Hallelujah.
All white.
Like
the Ku Klux.
KKKK.
Niggas look like. What the fuck? Alright.